you. All right, so we're back here, part two of Murder to Mercy. This is our roast, reaction, and review, of this true story, And I don't know if to say it's sad or a good one. In the end, it's always sad, you know what I mean? Even if they get justice or whatever, it's still sad. But if you guys are just catching this one, this is about a 16-year-old woman girl that went to jail for like 10 years, or at least 10 years. And yeah, for like murder and robbery. And so if you're just tuning in now, yeah, this is a crazy story. You're definitely going to want to watch this. But no further ado, here we go.
And she's been in here in the Juvenile Justice Center since August 8th, when she was arrested by police on the charge. The state has announced an intent to attempt to transfer her to the adult system to treat her as any other adult charged with homicide.
Damn. Crazy.
In Tennessee, juveniles can be transferred on any charge if they're 16 or older.
Transferred to where?
Centolla is right there on the dividing line.
Transferred to where? They're transferring a 16-year-old to adult, like a full adult prison? Oh my goodness. That's not fair, man.
We've had people in Tennessee as young as 12 years old before transferred on homicide charges.
12. Tennessee?
My job is to show the judge that Centolla is worth saving. In juvenile court, she would receive the services that she needs that will be identified by the doctors, I hope, after her psychological testing. That's where Dr. Burnett and Dr. Walker really come in.
Yo, you see how that stuff, the whole system, it's kind of set up like fucked up? Excuse my language. But yeah, you see, it's just set up messed up. They're doing a psychological evaluation on her 10 years later after she spent and had all that mental damage and all the mental, you know what I mean? Like all the craziness that she's been through. And then 10 years later, you guys are going to give her a psych evaluation to see what her mental state is. So she should be up to par like you guys, that don't deal with these kind of stresses and anxieties and fears and pressures, stresses. And wow. I don't know. It just seems very like a very uneven playing field to me, but I guess that's what they call justice.
They can identify what the problems are with Centolla, why she's acting the way she is, and whether those problems can be treated.
Centolla has been seen by several different psychologists and different people conducting evaluations. She's in even more trouble than anybody really ever imagined.
That's bullshit. She's even in more trouble. Yo, it's like they're trying to like use that suggestive programming to like make her think that like she needs them or something. Yo, like I told you guys, man, this jail grounds is definitely it's like a trial center, for a lot of experiments and treatments and pseudosciences and things. So yeah, they're probably just trying something out on her. But this.
Centolla, did somebody explain to you why I'm meeting with you today, why we're having this evaluation?
Because you were acting.
Yeah, the purpose of doing this evaluation.
So they put her on this medication to have her spaced out, and then she's supposed to have like a clear, you know what I mean? She's supposed to have like a very clear and concise, very alert, like a normal person's type of evaluation. But you guys, one, wait 10 years later, and then two, put her on medication that's going to alter her from being her normal self. Yo, that's not. And then they say, see, look, look, look. Like, yo, that's not fair, man.
It might be able to help you when you go to court. I want to get straight who's in your family. You have sort of a complicated family.
Yeah, my mom, Eminette Brown.
What kind of work does she do?
She's a teacher.
Gina, is this your biological
So this guy's just asking questions and all kind of stuff now, you know?
mother?
Yeah.
Gina, as in Gina?
Georgina Mitchell.
How old is she, do you think?
She's probably 32.
Yeah, do you know how to tell?
Huh?
Do you know?
She had me when she was about 16. I'm 16.
Right.
Oh, that question, do you know how to tell? Like, he's looking at her already like she's dumb or something. I don't know, man. I don't know. I guess at the end of this, we'll see really what the motive is behind this whole production, because obviously it wasn't her that put this production together. You know, she's just an inmate, you know? So, I want to see what the whole motive, the end motive is of this production.
That's right. Does that seem sort of funny to you that your mom was 16 and now you're 16? Does that
I guess.
does that seem sort of strange?
Yeah.
Do you know anything about your dad?
About her dad, like, what does
Some
that
people
have to
have
do?
mood swings.
What does that have to do
Do
with
you have
it?
that happen to you, that you have mood swings? Do you know what a mood swing is? Yeah.
Well,
Can you tell me
obviously,
about
like,
them? Like what happened?
yo, if you're in jail, come on, man. Anyone, or prison, anyone's gonna have a mood swing, you know? You think about, you might just be reminiscing and you think about, like, you get hit in a moment, like, oh, I remember when I used to do this, or you think about a person and then you miss them and then you look around and see where you are. Yeah, your mood's gonna swing. There's nothing wrong with that. That happens to anyone, man. You know what I mean? Maybe not so frequently, but it does happen, you know what I mean? So,
Happens when you have a mood swing.
One minute I'll be happy and then I'll be depressed.
of course, that's
Sad,
normal. That's
loving,
normal.
And then I'll be mad.
That's normal too for a kid that's in her position. Totally normal.
And I'll be like happy. And I'll be just not depressed. And I'll do different type of stuff like him.
These times when you get real depressed and you cry nonstop, how long does that typically last? Does it last a day or a week or 2-3 weeks?
Anywhere from a day to hours to weeks. The longest was a time for like
Wow,
a
shit,
weekend
really?
if I cried.
Yeah, but for sure, man, your whole life, you know, I don't know if you guys are like just tuning in now or whatever on this video, but if you guys missed it in part 1, she's actually getting what did they call it? True life. Okay, so wouldn't you be depressed if you're getting true life? Like, come on, man. True life, like I'd be fucking hella depressed, man. Like, you know, every day you might see a certain person getting out, you know, or you might see people coming in and it even reminds you of when you came in and how long you've been there. And yeah, for sure, man, nothing's are gonna trigger you to just fall into like a depression, you know what I mean? Like, it's like someone died. You know, your life, your everything, your dreams, everything died. So yeah, that's definitely, you're grieving that. Makes total sense.
What happens when you get real happy?
That's very often. I mean, very rare that I get just real happy. If I'm talking to someone and having a good conversation, I'll be happy.
What about times you get real angry?
When I'm locked up,
Alright, so yo, to find out what happens to her when she gets real angry, okay? This dumbass. These doctors kill me, but to find out what happens when she gets angry, subscribe, and I'll drop the video, my reaction to Murder to Mercy, you know, my review and a roast. I'll drop part 2 for you guys, you know, you guys can see what I think of it. Alright? Comment, like, subscribe every time you're done though. Out.